Ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning there. Rained all day yesterday, like crazy. So I made a video, I deleted it. I went to the gym. I'm sure you really want to know all this, viewer, especially if it's your first time tuning in to this amazing and fabulous show here, Appa's Kitchen on the road. You're like, what the hell is this? And who is this guy? Anyway, I went to the gym yesterday in the rain, walked. When I stop talking, it's because I'm passing somebody. I'm kind of embarrassed that I'm doing this. And then I just hung out in my Airbnb, went out for dinner, decided to make a video for dinner. I had Thai food. It was not good. And the video was not good either, so I deleted the whole thing. So that's where we are. The rain stopped. It's going to get warm today. It's going up to 80. I'm probably underdressed. I'm just wearing shorts and a t-shirt. But I'm going to be naked soon. So where am I going? I'm going to LaQua. Spa LaQua. I have been dealing with some pain issues. Muscle pain, nerve pain. Hang on a minute. I still have not figured out the rules of walking here. Are we supposed to walk on the right? Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Whoops, my bad. There's somebody walking towards me with a dog. Where was I? Nerve pain, muscle pain. So, according to Facebook, I figured out what my problem is. And ChatGPT has been helping me find healing waters. Japan is so rich in onsen, bathing culture and all that. So I was looking for some places that I can go. I went to Chichibu a couple times. And then I asked ChatGPT for some recommendations, some other recommendations near Tokyo. Turns out there are a couple places in Tokyo that have onsens, which are natural springs. Maybe not natural, but the water that they use comes from the center of the earth, like 1,700 meters, whatever that is. So natural spring water. Maybe it's not a spring if it's like pumped. I don't know. But you know what I'm trying to say, right? So there were two that I was looking at. One is Heiwajima, which is out near Haneda. That was the first one that I was considering. It's like several trains to get there, then a shuttle bus. And all right, so that was option A. Option B was Spa LaQua, which was more expensive, 3,500 yen. But it's on my train line, the Chuo Line. Just a few stops from where I'm staying, Okubo. And it's near Tokyo Dome. The thing that sold me on Spa LaQua was the food, because I'm going to eat lunch there. So they have a really nice selection of different foods. They have a Vietnamese set lunch, which is probably what I'm going to get for lunch. Because it doesn't make sense to me to go to a spa, go to an onsen, and then eat fried, which is mostly what the Japanese food is. Tempura, tonkatsu, katsukare, all that kind of stuff. So fried and carby. So the Vietnamese set looks really nice. So that's what I'm gonna do. I might get a massage, I don't know. And then the other advantage of going to Spa LaQua is I'm taking the Chuo Line to Iidabashi Station. I don't mind walking to the gym. It's good exercise. It's really the only way for me to get there from here because I'd have to take several trains or take a bus and walk. Might as well just walk. It's the same amount of time. But yesterday, going there in the rain was not pleasant because first of all, it was raining, but the sidewalks were really crowded with umbrellas and I was really cranky by the time I got there. So this other gym, Tokyo Metropolitan Gym, is on the Chuo Line. I'm going to pass right by it. So I might stop there on my way back from Spa LaQua and check it out. Have you noticed that I like saying Spa LaQua? It's LAQUA, LaQua. I don't know what that means. Somebody just came up with LaQua. All right, so enough of this. I'm at Itakibashi Dori, whatever the name of this street is. And I'm going to Okubo Station. And I'll talk to you when I get to Tokyo Dome. I'm back. Correction. I'm going to Suidobashi. Suidobashi on the Chuo Line local. It's the yellow train. So almost at the station. So my travel app says I'll arrive at 10:40. The spa opens at 11. So look around a little bit in the area. It's right near Tokyo Dome. Supposedly there's some big complex there with an amusement park and a spa and Tokyo Dome itself. All right, see you at Suidobashi.
Please stand behind the yellow line.
'This Japan travel app that I use, Japan travel app it's called, tells you where to get on the train. So it told me to get on the back of the train. So I have to walk all the way. Uh-oh, here it comes. Get as close to the back as possible.
JR 東日本をご利用くださいましてあり
All right, well that was fun. I think this is the Kanda River. I always like the Chuo Line. The Chuo Line cuts through central Tokyo. The Yamanote kind of makes a circle around it, and the Chuo Line cuts through, and it's above ground. So you get to see everything. Except, here I am, a magnet. The train was not very crowded. There were empty seats. This guy decides to stand right in front of me. I wanted to kind of film a little bit of the trip, but I couldn't because he was standing right in front of me. And then I stood up right before Suidobashi. But I missed the best. There's somebody walking on the wrong side of the road. I missed the best scenery. Alright, so we're here at Tokyo Dome Complex. Let me show you. Tokyo Dome City. So there's LaQua, Tokyo Dome, Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum. Tokyo Dome is home to a baseball team, I think. The Yomiuri Giants? I don't remember. So the spa, there's different attractions. There's a Korakuen. There's supposed to be like a garden or something nearby. Alright, so there's LaQua all the way up at the end there. Pretty good signage, except now it doesn't tell me where LaQua is. But from that map I can see it's on the other side of Tokyo Dome. There's a food hall. Vietnamese street food. Here's Tokyo Dome. Interesting. Oh, there's a sign, LaQua. Oh, what's going on here? Some kind of event happening today. Looks like lots of ladies and girls. Kingdom. Some kind of a boy band. Ugh, a lot of people. I came to Tokyo Dome once when I lived here to see George Michael. great concert. It was really fun. It was some kind of a date. I don't know how I met this person. It was the only time we had a date. But it was funny because, I mean, George Michael is just great. He's such an amazing singer. So he would do a ballad and then he'd do a fast song. So the ballads, everybody was sitting. And then a fast song, he would make everybody stand up. We didn't want to stand up. I was with the Japanese. We just wanted to sit there and politely clap. But George wasn't having it. He made us stand up. But what an amazing voice. There's Tokyo Dome behind me. There's a Ferris wheel here, some amusements. And then LaQua is right in front of me. And I think I'm early. They open at 11. So let me see what time it is. Looks like I still have a ways to go before I reach LaQua. So I'll keep walking. LaQua is that way. A lot of food here. So many things with cheese these days. I don't remember this much cheese. Cheese curry. The other thing I'm noticing is perfume. So I posted this on Facebook. I never realized how much I appreciate that the Japanese don't wear strong perfumes and colognes. But you really know when you're around foreigners because you smell it. Mango Tree Cafe. Hi. Funny, it feels like a mall or something. Tsukiji, sushi. Bakery. Chicken Matsukiyo, because I have some time to kill. Look at this thing. I'm gonna get a new bath towel. I hate the bath towels in my Airbnb. Alright, well, Matsukiyo is just a drugstore. Just your average drugstore. It's funny, these little boats riding around without any passengers. Ooh, Starbucks. Coffee farm. Why are the children here? Don't they have school? There's a line for Spa LaQua. The heck? Alright, well, I'm not going right at 11. So I'm gonna go to Starbucks and get a matcha latte. Relax a little bit. Alright, well, that Starbucks was really jazzy, the music, and crowded. So, alright, there's no line now. I'm gonna go to LaQua. Spa LaQua. Well, now there's a line. Alright, well, it's pretty nice. I'm in the restaurant now. I don't know if... let me check something. Okay, I'm back. So there was a Vietnamese restaurant. It's not all the same. So there's like the regular restaurant, and then this little section is Vietnam. So I just ordered a Vietnamese set. And yeah, can't really talk because there are people here, so I'll talk to you outside. Alright, here's my lunch. So it's a beef pho, it's an egg loaf, green papaya salad, spring roll, egg roll, it's pork on sugar cane, and fried catfish, rice, and dessert. How's that for a meal? Oh, that was a ton of food. I couldn't finish everything. The pork was on a piece of lemongrass, not sugar cane. So I still can't really talk here, but I just wanted to correct that. I'm gonna rest a little bit and then go back and take another bath and then leave. Talk to you outside. All right, well, that was fun. Very interesting. It's really noisy here, so maybe this is not the best place to talk. Like, it's just so amazing right here. I'm in the middle of an amusement park, and there's this onsen. Let me find a quieter spot, and then I'll give you the breakdown. But let me show you some of what's happening here. Where the roller coaster is. And here they go. Almost all women. This is what the ladies do when the husbands are working. Yeah, so here's the Yomiuri Giants, Japanese baseball team. This is their home stadium. I actually like Japanese baseball because unlike American baseball, things actually happen. Like, people hit the ball. It's not just these boring like strikeouts with nothing happening. And the fans are really fun too. So that's screaming. You could hear it from inside the onsen. Seems like a good spot to talk before I head to the station. So it was really nice. 3,500 yen to enter, and then the lunch was like 22 or 2,300. So I just checked my credit card statement. It was like $43 for 3 hours, included lunch. This is a little more expensive than some of the other places. Thermae Yu on the weekend is close. It was really nice. They had a really nice indoor area, really nicely done. So there were some jet baths, you know, the washing area, saunas or whatever, steam room, I don't know, I didn't go into those. And then jet baths, I said that. There was a big pool. That was an oxygen bath, and then a smaller one off to the side, which I liked. I think it was the same water, but it was a little enclosed, so it's a little bit more private. And when I was in there, nobody else was in there. And then outside, there was a really yellow bath with a warning sign that it had a high salt content. So I don't know if that means sodium or what. So it was a warning not to stay in there longer than 5 minutes because it could cause dizziness. And then there was this milky bath, which was carbonated. And I think it was naturally carbonated. Some of them, like at Thermae Yu, they have a carbonated bath, but it's artificial carbonation. This one I think was natural carbonation. There were signs explaining what the baths were in Japanese, but also in English. So at Matsuri no Yu in Chichibu, they had all these signs, but nothing in English. So you had no idea what you were getting in. And then in the back of the outside area, there was another, I think it was the same as the first yellow bath with the high salt content, same warning. Some outdoor seating, some indoor seating, some places to sit and just kind of cool down. So like I have been doing when I come to these places, I'll sit in the bath for 5 to 10 minutes and then sit in a chair, let my body temperature come back to normal, and then go take another bath. I'm kind of exhausted. So it was really good. My back feels so much better. My arm feels better, like the nerve pain. All right, so I'm gonna get out of this crowd, back to the station. There's a Shake Shack here. And then go to Tokyo Metropolitan Gym. Just check it out. You wanna come along? Sure you do. You have no choice. Shake Shack. Way too many people here for my tastes. They're walking in all different directions, and they're standing and they're stopping and taking photos, and I need to get out of here. So this is one of a minus for LaQua. You have to walk through these crowds to get there. I think this is the way back to the station. Everybody has these cool bags though. Where are they getting the bags from? All right, I got a little confused back there. Station's right in front of me. So let me tell you about the lunch. So there was a main restaurant, and then off to the side was this little Vietnamese area. So they had Japanese food in the one restaurant and then Vietnamese in the other. It was a cute little restaurant. So I got the, I forget what it's called, Nhu or Nha Vietnam Mu. sento. I don't know what that means. So, a bunch of appetizers. A half of a fresh spring roll. A little egg roll, fried egg roll. Pork on a piece of lemongrass, grilled pork. Piece of fried catfish. Egg loaf. And a little mini papaya salad, green papaya salad. Plus you get to choose a soup. So I got beef pho. And then it also came with rice and a dessert. The water. It was a lot of food. It was good. I didn't finish everything. It was way too much food. So the Chuo Line, this is local yellow train you can take from Tokyo Station or from Shinjuku. Goes out to Nakano. So it's pretty easy to get here. It's hot.
Thank you for riding with JR East. The next departure from track number 1 will be the 2:43 p.m. local train bound for Nakano. この電車は
Alright, so I just got off at Sendagaya station. I think it's 1 or 2 stops after Shinjuku. And apparently, this is the train I used to take. I don't remember. But that's the Tokyo Metropolitan Gymnasium over there. I thought this was built for the Olympics. I think the Olympics were here in 1968. But I was reading somewhere that it was built for something else. Something like karate competition or something. Anyway, I'm going to go and check out the entry requirements and all that, and I might start using this gym instead. It's a little bit easier to get to for me. Gym? The gym?
No, it's high school festival.
Oh, okay. Where's the gym? Gym wa doko desu ka? Okay. Arigato. Daijoubu. Arigato. Oh my god, I keep talking and not recording. So that's not it. There was a high school soccer match going on in there. I don't know if this is it here. Let me see if I can get some information. Google. Well, according to TripAdvisor, this is the right place, but maybe this is the stadium and the gym is over there. It's here somewhere. Somebody said you buy a 2-hour pass. There's a small free weight area. People complain. Let's go look at the sign. Maybe that's it. Straight ahead. Maybe that's it. Swimming pool. Track and field stadium. Futsal courts. Training gym. Maybe this is it. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, Yeah, this looks more like it. Nice and cool in here. General information. There's the gym. All right, well, that was it. They wouldn't let me go inside and look. But then there was somebody who spoke English who helped me, showed me the machine. It's 700 yen for 2 hours. And then I said, can I look through the window? Because there was some windows. She said yes. So it's just like free weights. And it was crowded. I don't like free weights because you have to like use each station. There's a sign-up system. So I think I'm going to stick to Takaranababa. I went there at 9 o'clock yesterday. It was great. So going when they first open, it's not crowded. I get to use the cable machine, do a full body workout. So it just means that I have to walk. I'll get my exercise. All right, but anyway, in case you're interested, Tokyo Metropolitan Gym here at Sendagaya. Now I understand why people complained, because it really is a small free weight area. And yeah, it's kind of hard to use. 700 yen also is not cheap. All right, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Jane. Bye-bye.